all packed up, ready to get moving. Nice little fire last night. Looks like I got everything cleaned up. A little bit of rain coming down. Let's hope that stays away, because there is nothing worse than hiking in wet feet. So let's pray for just a light sprinkle and it'll go away. Keep those feet dry. There was another campsite there. Trail kind of goes right through our campsite. Here we are, already starting with the rocks. Right. Just a little corn snake. Definitely scary when you're walking by and strikes at you a little bit. You must be cold. Oh yeah. I believe that was a juvenile cottonmouth. Oof. Across the trail right in front of me. Was not expecting it. I was looking down. He startled me a little bit. So now everything I see, any stick or twig, I'm gonna think is a snake. Great. Alright, quick little break at 13 Mile Camp. From 10 Mile Camp to here, it took 4 hours. That was not fun. Did not do much recording because the terrain is just not conducive to recording, trying to talk and not trip. We're gonna hope that we get a little dry section, but I highly doubt that is going to happen. The trail never ceases to amaze how much wet there is. I think it was a joke. They said, let's make a trail. It's as hard as we can. Make it as wet as we can. See if people will hike it. Then if they do, we'll aim that trail towards dry land. Just before it gets to dry land, it'll 90 degrees right into the swamp again. Make you think you're coming out. But oh no, they're just going right back in knee-deep mud. actually believe, as I'm talking, this is the longest section I've walked that's been dry. Knock on wood. Maybe I will get a little more recording in. So, made it into Oak Hill campsite. Enough time left in the day that I can get to the Ivy camp, the very last camp. Wouldn't really want to stay here. It looks like the mosquitoes would be pretty bad. And I'm not sure if this person's coming back for their stuff. And it looks like a tarp setup, but it's been here a while. That thing's full of leaves. Somebody must have moved it around. And then they just said, enough's enough. Left their stuff. They're hiking out. Okay. Yeah, I set my stuff down. Get some quick water, a couple snacks. Stretch the legs in the back. And we are going to move on. Not sure that I'd want to camp here. Not really. I doubt you'd get a fire going. Looks like people have tried, but the ground is so wet. I just imagine the amount of mosquitoes at night. Carrying on.
Collier County 911. What's the address of the emergency?
Hi, I am on Oak Hill Camp on the Florida Scenic Trail. I'm severely dehydrated. I can't keep anything down. Incredible cramping.
Saturday night, Collier County Sheriff's Office pulled a daring rescue to pick up a hiker stranded in the middle of the Big Cypress National Preserve. You can see the moment first responders search for the man in the middle of the preserve and get him into the helicopter.
We're hiking, and I'm just so overly exerted. I think I have a heat stroke or something like that. No, we're hiking.
Okay. All right.
Hiking through hell.
The hiker mentioned he had stomach cramps, was vomiting and shivering.
The last 4 miles of our trip was through insane swamp.
Okay,
so much water.
So I don't know. Is this what they call the Black Lagoon? I did not do all my research. Ooh. Yeah, that was deep. All right. Oh, there's the orange. Whew. Lost the trail for a minute. Hey, kind of hard to follow when there's not blades of grass or trampled over. Could just about go any direction. You're not paying attention. Yeah, whole thing knee deep. Great. Okay, deeper than that. Bits got wet. I could record more of hiking in water, but that's all the video would be. That's all we have done. So I'm just doing little short snippets. Trying to keep my footing. I have not fallen in the drink as of yet. Oh man, don't tell me it's gonna rain. I don't want to get wet. Thank God Island. We just hiked 3.6. Looks like we're gonna move on to Ivy Camp. It's another half mile. Give you a tour of the island. Not much in the way of facilities. Just kind of a place to take the pack off for a little bit. Nice little rest. Get some water. It's the first time I've been able to put the pack down, I think in a couple hours. So, well needed rest. Hopefully we make it to IV camp before the sun goes down. It is getting close. So, finally made it to IV camp. Facilities aren't much better. There is a bench. I was expecting something a little different, but it is what it is. Gonna get set up. Probably have to do all the cooking and everything inside the tent because I imagine the mosquitoes are horrendous. As wet as that fire lit, I don't think we're gonna even try to attempt to get a fire going. We will see.